like, it's like 3 people died before you. Don't like, and I'm trying to lower my because and like I'm dead serious. Like I'm like, like it's and again, I don't want to get that deep because I'll get emotional. I ain't about to cry in front of none of y'all.
Oh, come on.
But nah, nah.
Put the
But
cameras ready.
yeah, nah. I'll end this call quick. But I'm just saying, like, it just like going back to Jamel's passion, I feel it, bro. And again, it's very, very it can be very, very irritating. You know what I'm saying? To see that. It's almost as if you're seeing a person commit suicide without them even knowing it. It's like it's almost like they're just like, it is what it is. And it's like, like, can you put the gun down? Let's talk. Let's talk about this for a second. It's like a type of suicide. It's like, let's talk about it. Jamil, I think you're on mute, but you're saying something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I was trying to put together something, but no, it's like exactly because it's like what are you doing afterwards, right? Because you still have to work out to maintain that shape right after you get surgery, right? So what's the point of doing that if you're just gonna have to go to the gym afterwards, right? So that goes right back to the instant gratification, and it goes right back to what Giselle said. Like I love when a client comes to me and just be like, I just want to live a healthier lifestyle, as opposed to someone
Mm.
coming to me like, I always get clients that be like, I have a wedding in 2 months, or I have this in a couple days. I want to go to a concert in three
Wait,
months.
y'all get that? Y'all get that?
Right. Yeah, like I got a wedding in
Oh
three
my.
months. I'm trying to look good for my wedding, or like I want to lose this amount of weight in this time because I'm going
Wow.
to a concert, or like all right, like we can push towards that, but what are you gonna do once you lose that 40 pounds?
Yes.
Right? Like once you put it like you're gonna put a 6 week program on yourself, but when you get to the end of your 6 weeks, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back to the same habit that put on those 40 pounds, and you're gonna put on more weight, and you're gonna have to start working out again. All right. So it's like I love when people come to me and say, I just want to live a healthier lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle. It's not a phase, like it's not a program. It's a lifestyle. Like, I don't work out every day because I want to be the strongest guy in the gym. Like I work out every day because I know what's gonna happen if I don't. I'm gonna have problems later on in life. All right. So yeah, it's go right back to what Giselle said. It can be irritating when you get that. And it's like
Mm.
no, don't put a short term expectation. Because what if you don't see the results that you want to get by the time your wedding comes? You're just gonna
Mm.
give up
Mhm.
on yourself?
Mm.
Like it's a lifestyle.
Man, y'all, hey, man, I don't even know what to say. I'm just like this is why I love this group. I'm serious, man. The members make it. Y'all make it. Y'all really make this stuff worthwhile. Um, I'll move on to the next question, but I'll start with Jessica. I want to start with you since we kind of circling back around, but again, you're the new one, so I want to top this off with you. It seems like obviously we realize that there's negativity in trying to lose weight fast, so I won't even really ask the question in that perspective. We all seem to agree on that. So then, I guess if we can highlight the process of it being fast or slow, it seems like we all agree that it should be something that's slow, but why? So then what's the benefits of, someone that's listening to this, they're hearing about the weight loss surgery, the things that come along with it, the risks that are associated with it. So then you have this person probably sitting on the other end, listening to this on YouTube, and they're just like, okay, then why should I take my time? Why do I need to? What's the benefits of going slow? Why should I go slow? Why not have that instant gratification? I mean, it's right there. Some people come out successful. You're just talking about the small percentage. Someone could probably argue that. So then what are the benefits of taking it slow? Let's start with you, Jessica. What's the benefits of a slow process weight
The
loss?
benefit of a slow process when it comes to weight loss is it's much more than just the physicalities. The physicalities come later. That's why it's slow. But when you focus on how slow it is, it causes muscle memory in your mind.
Mm.
So when it comes down to lifestyle, as you continue to practice
Mm-hmm.
no matter what obstacles, as you continue to practice,
Mm-hmm.
as time goes on, it becomes a lifestyle. So then
Mm.
worry about instant gratification because as long as you're practicing it day after day, 80 days will go by and you'll see that gratification.
That's good.
Or your mind will your mind isn't on the instant gratification. It will just come to you
It comes
because
to you.
it's not about the gratification. You get that instant gratification because instantly 80 days out of your entire life is instant.
You start to enjoy the process. That's what it sounds like.
Start to enjoy the process. And if you look at your entire life, I'm 25. 25 years compared
You're
to
a baby.
I know. 25 years out of 80 days of making a lifestyle change for the remainder of your days. You know, that is instant gratification. 80 days is instant gratification within your entire life. So it changes your mindset. And it also gives you if you are taking the steps to do something long enough, then you can become a teacher. So if you have children, you can teach that because it's not an instant gratification. It's something that you know.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's good. All right, who else want to take it? I don't even got anything to say to that.
Sorry, what's the question?
Yeah, no problem. So again, we already know that there seems to be negative consequences that come with being, trying to lose weight fast or trying to be on a weight loss journey fast. So then for the person who's sitting, and listening to this on YouTube or this is a snippet or something I have, they're sitting there going, okay, why shouldn't I get the surgery? I know a few people actually now who have the surgery and they're in pain. But they're, again, they're wondering, why shouldn't I get it? It's right there. Like, why wouldn't I get it? It was successful for Sally. Why shouldn't I get it? So then why should they go slow? What's the benefits of a slow weight loss journey?
Because with weight loss journey, you get a new set of insecurities. Like even though people lose weight straight away, in their head, they still think they're fat. They still think they're the same size they were. Because it's going too fast, like the weight is dropping too fast, you're not processing it in time so that like you lose like 60 to 80 kilos depending on like your starting weight. But your mind mentally,
you're still not there. Dang.
That's why it's so important to do it naturally.
That's good.
Because you can check in with yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually.
That's good.
And it's the most healthiest way to do it. Because that's what causes, and it like, I don't want to swear, it fucks your mind up.
Yeah, and say it.
Sometimes with weight loss surgery, it's not a straight drop. You plateau, like you'll lose weight 1 week and then stop for like 3 weeks and then lose weight the next week. So it's not all sugar and rainbows and roses over there. It's a whole different ball game. And unless like, and that's why I keep like emphasizing, unless it's an extreme case and you need it to live, I would not recommend it. I really wouldn't.
Oh my goodness. I ain't got nothing else to say. Somebody else pick it up. Come on. Giselle, if you want it, you the last female, if you want to.
So the question is, why is slow weight loss better than fast weight loss, right? Pretty much.
Exactly, essentially.
Definitely agree with what everyone is saying, 100%. And then also, I feel like with slow weight loss, like you just have a higher chance of like actually building healthy habits because it's slow and gradual. And I always talk about that on like my platforms, like habits are so important because a lot of people have bad habits and then they wonder why it's so hard, like why their life isn't the way it is. It goes down to your habits.
You've been doing it for 15 years. Yeah,
like you've been doing that for so long. Like it's gonna be really hard to unlearn that habit. So that's why it's really good to learn how to develop healthy habits because that is what's really gonna lead. Healthy habits create the foundation for your fitness journey. Like it's gonna create a good root, you know what I mean? And I feel like, of course, you build that true
discipline.
Discipline, yes.
Jessica, she always talking about discipline. You gonna get used to it. You're gonna get used to it.
Because it's important. But anyways.
I am an advocate for discipline through
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much.
Like if my middle name could be discipline,
Oh man.
Ooh,
Yes.
she giving you a run for your money, G.
Yeah. Keep
Discipline-
reminding Trey. Keep telling him that. Keep yeah.
discipline is key.
It is. So
Hey,
I feel
I'm gonna send that 15 back to you, Jessica. Now, right.
Wow, energy.
but yeah, I feel like a slower process is gonna
Yeah.
definitely build discipline versus someone who either does a weight loss surgery or just loses the weight fast.
Yeah.
Like in general, you're probably not gonna build that much discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's just healthier. Also on your body too. Like a healthy weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds per week. That's considered a healthy weight loss. And also for weight gain, a healthy weight gain is 1 to 2 pounds per week as well, gaining
That's
that.
good. That's
So
good.
it goes with both sides of the spectrum. Like you really need to take it slow because your body is working so hard. Like kind of like what I was talking about in the previous meeting about like your nervous system. Like, and that's the thing, like, a lot of people, again, I know some people just don't know, but at the same time, like a lot of people are not aware of like how hard their body is really working to, absorb that protein, absorb those carbs, absorb those fruits and vegetables, and like it's really working hard. And then same thing for weight gain, like yeah, your body's just working so hard. I feel like a lot of people just don't appreciate their body as much as they think they do. Like you really need to like appreciate your body for working so hard to keep you alive, you know.
Bro, spoken like a true personal trainer. Yeah, like for real, no, for real. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. That's why whenever people say I need a personal trainer, I'm mentioning Giselle, I'm mentioning Jamel, I'm mentioning Art. Like, I listen to y'all. I listen to y'all. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Jamil, you want to take it, bro?
Yeah, I would say a slow a slow plan will be more beneficial because it's going to be time over tension, right? Like it takes at least 3 to 4 months for you to build up a good muscle retention span, whether you're losing weight, whether you're gaining weight, right? So like, a quick example could be like, let's say like, if I'm trying to lose weight, right? And you're going to see newbie gains within your first 30 days, you'll start to see a physical change into your body, right? But it's going to take up to at least 3 to 4 months where you're going to build up that retention, right? To where you're going to lose that weight and stay at that weight there, where you can be able to like maybe take a week off here, like, a rest, and then you're going to stay at that same weight. All right. So if you put a fast term expectation on yourself, like 30 days, and you lose, let's say 10 pounds or whatever it is, and then you stop doing what you did that took you to lose those 10 pounds or whatever, you're gonna go right back up. You're gonna gain that weight right back up. Same thing when you're gaining weight, right? You're gonna have something that's called newbie gains, right? You're gonna need at least 3 to 4 months to build up a good muscle retention. Right. So like, a good example would be my twin brother, right? Because I have an identical twin brother. He works out, but he just doesn't work out as hard as I do because he's like, I'm just not a personal trainer. I'm not really into it like that. All right. So let's say if my brother comes to the gym, he starts working his ass off for 30 days, and then he starts taking breaks and starts like, to slip, he's gonna lose it. And he's gonna go right back to where he started from at day one. But if he keeps consistent and he has discipline for at least 4 months of that same program, then he's going to be up to where like pretty much where I am, where I can take like a break, like a month, or not a month, but a week, 2 weeks, and you're not going to see any muscle loss. You're not going to see any loss because you built that retention and your body is used to having that weight on you. Right. So yeah, if you're putting a fast term expectation on yourself, your body is not used to that change. Right. Like it's fluctuating. It's like, okay, like what do you want to do here? You're going down, you're going up, you're going down, you're going up. So at that point is like, once you stop working out, you're just gonna go right back up. Because again, you're not switching the program. You're doing the exact same thing where you can you're doing the exact same thing that made you want to lose weight.
Yeah.
Right. So a long-term program will be a short-term workout program would be more beneficial. All right, because it's all about dedication. Right. Like whether we all know it or not, like we've been disciplined. I mean, like whether we know it, we've been disciplined more than enough.
I thought he meant dedication. Look, he meant discipline. Dang.
I mean discipline. I mean discipline.
Damn.
Right. But dedication comes in it as in the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. Because like like just like you, like Trey, how many years did you go to school?
Yeah, man, 6. Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you didn't. You went to school for probably like 15 to 20.
Oh,
You
yeah,
started
yeah.
at
In
20.
total, yeah, yeah.
Right, exactly. But it's like,
He said, no, you did.
how many times out of those years did you wake up and you're like, man, I'm about to just tell my mom I'm sick. I don't want to
Yeah.
go to school.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, or you just get about the bed, like, man, like, do I really want to go to school? But you pushed yourself, you got up and you did it. That's discipline. We
Yeah.
even have the
Yeah.
same day now as an adult. You get
Yeah.
up and you're like, man, do I really want to go to work today? Do I want to call out? But if I don't call out here, I mean, if I do call out, I'm gonna be behind on money, and that's gonna come into effect when I'm paying my bills. All right. Just like if I skip school, if I don't go to
Mm-hmm.
school, I'm gonna be a little behind in life later on. Right? So you want to have that same discipline. Right? Like if I don't work out, what's going to happen to me? If I don't start taking care of my health, what's going to happen to me? Later on down the life, you're gonna have lower back problems. You're gonna have arthritis. Like you might have chronic disease. You have all these things. So put a short-term expectation on yourself. Short-term goals. Short-term goals.
Spoken like a true personal trainer. I'm telling you, man. I hear the passion in all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely hear the passion in terms of y'all clients with Giselle and Jamel. I hear it. Jessica, I can't wait to hear more about you. Are you a personal trainer?
I wish. No, not yet. I need to get myself together first before I want to, the personal trainer type of style. Yeah.
Yeah. But you putting in that work. I've seen your content. I've been watching.
Definitely trying to. My main thing is discipline on so many different aspects. I'm an advocate for discipline in any and everything that you do.
Absolutely.
So just like when we're talking about, look at the end game, look at your entire life instead of just your instant gratification. That was something that I had to work with myself. I had gone through some type of crisis, a midlife crisis. I'm not even middle yet, but midlife crisis. And I was just like, I've never worked on myself before.
Wow.
I've never, my entire life I was a yes man. Like the friends, the family, I was never one to focus on myself. And so I was just like, what's the quickest way to do that? Because I've always been heavy set my entire life. And I was like, okay, I need to make a change. But I was like, I want to see it immediate. So like, whoever hurt my feelings in the past, that they can see like, it was instant gratification type of thing. So I was like, what's the quickest way I could do this? Like I could run, I could go on fasts, I could do all these different things. Like I could go vegan really quick and just like all this weight should hopefully drop off. And like I had results, but at the same time, like your mental health matters as well. So like you can't work out as hard as you can and still be depressed. Like your body is gonna be fighting itself. So I had to recenter myself, and I still do utilize fasting, but it's for different reasons.
With different reasons, exactly.
It's for the discipline. Of course, because the thing is with fasting, your results are gonna happen. Like if you're not
if you're not eating anything,
to have those instant results. But the thing matters is, okay, after you've done your fast, how are you going to act after? Because if you don't carry that same lifestyle, or if you don't gravitate toward better habits, you're defeating your purpose. If it's not about the weight loss, the reason that I do a fast is to cleanse my whole body, cleanse my mind.
Jamel just said that, yeah.
So it's all about your mindset, and it's about not worrying about the instant gratification. I know that, based off of the fasting. And then also when I started working out, like it was hard, but like after I just realized, like after a week of going like 6 days out of the 7 days, like the 7th day, I was pumped, like, and that's not necessarily instant, but it was, I was one that didn't work out, at all. So after the 7th day, I was like, this feels great.
Good. Yeah, you be feeling great, right?
So like doing that, changing your mindset, not saying like, oh, this is hard, like seeing like I'm putting my body through things that I didn't think I was capable of doing because of my weight. Like nobody was stopping me but me.
Exactly.
So changing the mindset and saying I can do this long term. You know, results. It just takes time. Everything takes time.
And anything worth having takes time. You get what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing right there. You always hear that. Anything worth having takes time. If it's gonna be a female that you chasing and you want to get her and you trying to get her, it's gonna take time. You need to learn her. You need to talk to her. You need to build up, or same with a guy. Females who are quick to want to get a guy or a mate or whoever, you also need to take time. Don't try to sleep with them or don't try to marry them after 1 week. I've heard all that. Like, I've heard all this. They get proposed after 2 weeks. I done seen it all. And it's like, man, what is going on here? And then you end up realizing, Sally getting beat by Johnny because she didn't know him. It's like, whoa, like, it's like it should have taken time. Give it time. Time will reveal all. You'll see those red flags. You'll see those green flags. You'll see whatever flag you need to, but give it time. So I love what y'all saying. I'm not gonna waste any more of y'all time. I know this has been a really good call. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed the passion. Y'all almost freaking made me cry. I can't stand when I get to that point on calls. Like, yeah, I ain't cry. Y'all can't say I cried, but y'all almost had me. So, Jamel, you started all this, bro. You got real passion. Then everybody started crying. Jamel got on then Giselle. I thought trying to. Giselle about to make me cry. I ain't never seen Giselle cry. I was like, Giselle cry? I started getting teary-eyed.
I know. I was surprised. I was like, what is going on? Tears? Yeah. Bro.
Right. Jamel. It was Jamel. Jamel definitely started. Oh, I think his connection went out. But yeah, I know, right? Like, dang. But yeah, Jamel started with that fire, that passion. And then Jessica, you came in here and just topped it off. Okay, you came back. All right, we got you back, bro. But Jessica came back in here. She topped it off, being the newest member. Again, this is just dope. And Jessica, you just fit right in. I see it. This is super dope. Absolutely.
Yeah, I enjoy everybody's energy. We're all speaking the same language. I love it.
Same language. I love it. Well, as we close out, again, Jessica, what I normally do is go around, let everyone tell their social media, and then we end the call from there. So, Jessica, since you're the newest one, let's start with you. Where's your social media so people can follow you? I want people to follow you.
Okay, because I know I'm gonna have to spell it out because people are not,
I'll post it at the bottom too. I'll post it at the bottom of the video.
Okay. So, my Instagram. I mainly am more active on my TikTok. Usually people know more about me on TikTok. So my TikTok handle, I believe, is AB_Nirvana, but without the A at the end. So AB_Nirvana.
Okay. AB_Nirvana.
Also on my Instagram, I don't really use Facebook that much, but my Instagram is the AB spelled out all the way, so abstractive.
Abstractive, yeah.
Yeah, so that's abstract and obstructive, but ABSTRUCTIVE abstractive_Nirvana.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a story. That's the whole story in itself.
I was gonna ask.
So back when in 8th grade, I was into I was a little bit into like spirituality, but I was just like, so I feel like the answer to life is how do you get to nirvana? How do you get to tranquility and peace? And you have that abstract moment in your life at one point, everything's just like in shambles and you're trying to understand, and you have this obstacle in front of you, and you have to go through that obstacle and understand the ups and downs of life, and then eventually you'll reach nirvana. So you got
wow, let's go. Yo, she's so deep. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. Giselle, if we can have you.
So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Giselle Training, YouTube, Giselle Calderon.
Let's go. And you are a personal trainer. Just you never know. Never know. Yep. And you're doing online training. She's doing online training now.
Yes.
Let's go. I want people to come to y'all. Come on. Jamel, you too, man. Let's go.
Instagram is elevated_fitness 18. I'm more so on Instagram. Yeah, I don't really be on TikTok like that no more. More so Instagram.
Let's go. And personal training too, right?
Yep, personal training.
Let's go. Online training?
I haven't started my online training. I'm still trying to figure out how to set that up.
Okay.
But that's what I'm pushing for.
You need to be talking to
I
G
know.
over here. Yeah.
I'll reach out to Giselle a few times.
Yeah, come on, because she started hers up. Giselle, I want to know more about it too, but we'll talk. But I definitely want to see how it's going. But again, I love it. I love the group. I love the passion. Thank y'all so much. I know it's getting later. It's Sunday, so y'all may have things y'all got to do on Monday. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I know Giselle. She's shaking her head. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, I'm gonna reach out to you also, Jessica. For on the stuff that we're talking about. But until next time, see y'all.
All right, big bro.
All right, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.
Guys, hey.